Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Luna, and we're going to be going over something really fun today. I know I've been asked about it a couple of times, and I've given just a very brief explanation and how to get this started, but I am a live singer here in Second Life. We're currently in my studio, and I'm going to show you how I sing live on Second Life and perform in different locations. I'm going to show you what softwares I use, how I get it into Second Life, and what stream I am using and where I am getting my music from. Now, everyone is different. There are singer-songwriters in Second Life that will tweak songs, that will write their own songs, play their own instruments. I sing hit songs. It's what I love to do. I enjoy it. I have fun with it, and I role play with it, and it's a whole lot of fun to be able to sing a range of songs that only are nostalgia to me, but give some entertainment to others. I mainly sing R&B, pop, hip hop. Every now and then I will do a special alternative night, but I usually keep with mainly anything between literally the 70s and the early 2000s with new songs here and there, but that is honestly my main forte. So there's multiple things that you're going to want. You're going to want a software called Butt, and you're going to want a platform where you're getting your music from, and you'll need a Shoutcast stream. So first, let's talk about where we're getting our music from. I specifically use a site called Kara Fun. It is an online karaoke music location where you can add songs to the queue, or you can create a full song list of all the songs that you want to perform. Now, you can get the free version of it. It is very limited though, but if you're going to be doing this for something as a business, as something you want to do, then you'll want to invest in yourself. It is, I believe, $10.99 is what I pay monthly for it, and just make all the songs that I want in a playlist, and that's how we create my songs list. So Carafun integrates with a website as well as it integrates with an app. So I mainly work off of the app, which it does coincide with each other because you have to log in. So anything that I heart or mark as my favorite, I can go onto the website version and it will keep hold of all of that information. And also, you can search right there from the app, but the website does put songs into genres and top hits and things like that, and the decades that they were in. So it might be easier if you're specifically looking for certain decades that you want to search for, because I personally am constantly still adding songs. Growing up in a music household, there's so many songs that I know, and Carafun definitely made me realize how much music I know. So I know there's a lot of songs not on my song list yet that I need to be adding. So I'll be checking out the genre section and the decade section to make sure I have the songs that I want and offer when I have open request night. So now that you have your music player that you are using, and there are plenty other ones out there, Carafun is just the one that I know another artist that I'm close with uses, and it was just something that was there, good to go, and ready for us. The next thing that you want to do is use and download the Butt software. The Butt software is going to be the software that you use that's going to take the sound from your computer and it's going to transport it into Second Life. So Butt software is very popular to use in Second Life for radio streams and a lot of other things. And it can be a little daunting, but you can record from it, you can live stream from it, and it's really nice, honestly, to transfer everything over and to make it easy. All you have to do is hit play or record, depending on what you're doing with it. But of course, if you're streaming it, all you have to do is hit play, toggle your radio, your music in Second Life, and boom, it's going. But of course, for it to get there, you have to get a Shoutcast stream. The Shoutcast stream is pretty much your own little radio station that you'll be able to rent, use in Second Life, and transport the information to Butt into Second Life. It really does work together. I've been to some karaoke places where they just do local chat, local voice, where you hear the music playing in the background, picking up from your microphone. That's not exactly the most professional way to do it, but it's karaoke. It's just fun, and it's easier than having to change the stream for everyone. Now, of course, when you have your own land, you'll be able to change your own stream, but the information that we're going to get from the Shoutcast location, you need to keep it for yourself, because if you go somewhere and they need your stream, you need to be able to copy and paste it over to them or simply give them a note card so they can change it. That is how you get into a quote unquote your own little station here on Second Life. So I showed you Kara. I showed you the platform for Butt. I'm going to take you over to the location that I get my Shoutcast stream from. There are a ton of them out there. This is just the one I decided to go with. They've been very kind, very helpful. So I am more than happy to support them and what they offer me. So let's go ahead and head on over and I'll show you your options that you can get for your own stream. All right, the Shoutcast stream that we are at is called Unity Stream, Shoutcast, and Ice Casting. They're all decorated for Halloween. I love that. Well, this is where I get my Shoutcasts from. So when you walk in, you have your Shoutcast streams. You can get them for daily rentals, weekly, or monthly. And then on the other side is your Ice Cast streams for daily, weekly, monthly, and then you have auto DJ. So they do offer a couple of things that you may want depending on what you would need. And then we also have the auto DJ over here. When you get your stream, this is where you would renew it. And this, if you do lose your stream information, this is where you would get that stream information back. So you need to think about when you're starting out, what is it that you're going to push for? So for your daily, weekly, and monthly, the Shoutcasts do limit how many listeners can listen. The first one is 40 listeners, then you have 60, 80, and 100, and all of the prices vary. Each one is the same. So whether you're getting daily, weekly, monthly, you have an option to do 40, 60, 80, or 100 listeners. I specifically am doing monthly, and so I pay $5.95 a month for 100 listeners, simply because I knew when I was going into this is something I'm really pushing into. And so I want to be at the max amount that I can per this situation. Will I ever need more than 100? Possibly. But for me and what I'm capable to do, I went ahead and do monthly for 100 Shoutcasts. So as it tells you, there's no refunds, all sales are final. But what you'll want to do is pick one that works for you. And then I have a reminder that it tells me when to renew, but they also send you a reminder when you have so many days, weeks left, and it says, are you ready to renew? And then that's really helpful because sometimes you miss your own memos. But then you'll just come over here and renew, and then it'll pull up your information and then, go from there. So what is going to happen when you get your Shoutcast stream? When you get your Shoutcast, you are going to be given some information that you'll want to keep handy. You're going to get your stream link that you'll need to share into the land. So when you go into any land, you're going to go to your sound button. This is where your music URL would go if you are sharing out your stream and you want people to listen to it. So you will get a Unity stream link just like this. Your net will be a specific number, and this is what you will copy and paste to people for them to put into your stream. You will get a note card of information. You'll get your control panel URL if you want to go to their website. You'll get your username, a password, a server IP host name, your source password, your stream admin password, your port, your land media URL. This is that URL that will be sent out to people to listen, and how many listeners you have, your max bit rate, and then it says to please save this to a note card. I have it on a second note card as well, just in case it gets lost somewhere, or I need to just send my land media link to someone, and that's how I would start that up. So when you go in and set your media, when people go to listen to music, anytime that you start your stream, you would have to toggle that sound. And you would usually have to hit play, pause, and then you would be able to get in there. So when you open up your butt software, as you can see, mine is already up and running. I have it connected to my microphone. As you can see, it is catching my microphone as I am talking here. You have your record button. This is where you can record your own audio so you can kind of get an idea of what people are hearing. When I play my music on my computer, it will pick up here. So it's recording your desktop audio, your microphone audio, and then it shoots it over to Second Life. So think about when you're performing, if there's anything playing in the background on your computer, it's going to pick it up. So you want to make sure that it's just the music that you're picking up from your computer. Like I like to play videos and music in the background. So when I go to live sing, I have to make sure everything is off, only the software and only my Carafun is playing, or they're going to pick up every single thing that is being played on my computer. Your stop is where, of course, you would disconnect from the server. When you hit your play button, that is going to connect you to the server. You have your mixer where you can play with your audio. Depending on what type of microphone you have and what type of setup you have, you may have to play with this really, really well. You're going to get singers that do have professional like sound kits and everything. I honestly just have a normal USB plug-in HyperX microphone that I've been streaming with for the past 10 years. It's not ideal, but I play with my sound a lot to give it the best quality that I can. And it's been actually pretty decent, and that's exactly what I'm talking on right now. You have your recording and streaming. I just keep mine the same because I want to see how people are hearing it inside of Second Life. You're going to pull up your settings. You're going to get your main settings here. You got to set your server. You set your audio. My primary audio is my computer. That's where the sound is coming from. And then my secondary is my microphone. So that's where you go into your mixer. You have your primary device, so it's picking up the music from your desktop. And then your secondary, how loud is your microphone? Some people need some help with that. And then you have your stream information. Where do you want your music to go when you record it? That is something that's very important. You can set this folder anywhere. I have mine go directly to my music folder. It's the easiest to find. It's self-explanatory. If you were to make a folder on your desktop and label it, but recording, Second Life recordings, do whatever you want. You make your save location where you can find your stuff. And here we have the equalizers, dynamic range compressor, if you want to mess with all of that. And it's just a lot of settings that you can Google and go into if there's things that you want to connect with and do all of that. So with that being said, this is your software, and this is everything that you use that you can start streaming on Second Life. From there, it's just about finding locations that will hire live singers. You can Google it. Facebook has a ton of posts. That's where I found my ideal gig. That's where I've connected with other music people. There are a lot of individuals that do music work on Second Life, and it's all about how much you want to put into it. Is it a hobby? Do you just want to do karaoke? Search karaoke. Search live singing clubs, bars. Like, you'd be surprised in even places that normally have DJs. If you just go up to them and ask them, talk about it, you could get by with anything. Or you can do like me, how I started out. I actually made my own little lounge for practice, and I would sing once a week, and I would just send out any invites to all of my friends online to get that practice in of singing. And eventually I did end up finding a gig for me, and I'm connected to some other singers and club owners and et cetera, et cetera. So I hope this was fun. I hope that you have a good time in your singing career on Second Life and you can have a blast doing it. If you have any questions, I'd love to help you as best as I can. But when in doubt, Google is your best friend because that's majority of what I did just to make everything work and connect. And just have a good time. So don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, hit that little bell so you don't miss any of the next videos. And I'd be happy to come and visit when you have your next singing gig. All right. And I will see you guys next time.